He's pretty old to be living in such a rundown apartment. Huh, I definitely don't want to end up like him.
Geez, there you were. I was looking for you.
Huh? Big brother. Old campus. Ah, what a beautiful day. All right. My name is Hinata Miura. I'm 25 and work as a local public servant. Ready to tackle another day. I put on my suit and left my apartment full of energy. But... Hey, look at that guy. He's pretty old to be living in such a rundown apartment. Huh, I definitely don't want to end up like him. He's probably gonna be single forever. His life's basically over. Hey, knock it off. Looking down on people won't do you any good. It's fine. Even if he notices, what's he gonna do? He lives in a crappier place than me. Obviously poor, right? Well, I wasn't planning on starting a fight over something like this, but... getting looked down on first thing in the morning by some guy I don't know, probably in his early 20s? It's true, this apartment is old. A 48-year-old two-bedroom apartment. I get why some people wouldn't want to live here, but it's property that still has some demand. Well, it doesn't matter what someone who doesn't get the appeal of this place says. I decided to ignore it and focus on work, heading towards the city hall. However... the poor guy from the poor apartment. Since that day, it felt like he was timing it. I started running into that guy constantly. It's not like I'm actually poor, though. My job isn't high-paying, but I live modestly and have decent savings. Hello. Well then. But today was my day off, and I planned to immerse myself in my hobby, thinking it was stupid to argue back every time I tried to walk past, but... What's that? Carrying a huge plank of wood? Don't tell me, is that DIY? Poor people can't even afford furniture, huh? Ha! He must have noticed the wood I was carrying. His voice rang out, even more mocking than usual. It's true, my hobby is DIY, but being looked down on so openly really ticks me off. Where I live and what I do is none of your business, right? I'm careful not to make noise or bad smells. Could you please stop picking on me? Huh, aren't you the one picking a fight? I live in the Komon mansion nearby, and I'm gonna be an elite corporate employee in the future. Plus, my family's rich. It's presumptuous for a poor guy like you to even talk to me. With that, he waved dismissively and walked away. Komon Mansion is a nice, secure apartment building nearby. Also, from what he said, he's probably still a university student, not working yet. Well, if he was working part-time and paying his own rent, I'd respect him, but... from the way he talked, I doubt he's self-sufficient. He's probably getting money sent from his parents. It's really frustrating, but there's no point in getting angry at someone who isn't here right now. Sighing, I decided to focus on my DIY for the day.
Hinata, sorry to bother you when you're busy.
One day, during my lunch break, I got a call from my girlfriend, Rinka Tonosaki. Rinka and I were in the same year at university. We've been dating for 8 years, and just got engaged recently. It's okay, but what's wrong? Did something happen? Rinka sounded kind of tired over the phone, making me frown instinctively.
Actually, I was hoping we could go to our usual place tonight. I'm really craving their pasta and pizza. I know we're trying to save money. Sorry about that.
We'd been trying to save money since getting married costs a lot, but Rinka seemed to have a reason today. Yeah, sure. You've been cutting back on eating out for my sake recently, Rinka.
Really? Thanks, Hinata. Okay, let's meet up in front of the station after work.
And so, I finished my work quickly and headed straight for the station after closing time.
So good!
At our favorite Western-style restaurant, Rinka's face relaxed. and her happy expression made me smile.
Eating here really cheers me up.
So, something did happen. Did something happen to bring you down? You can talk to me if you want.
Actually...
You okay? Is it that usual thing? I came from Rinka's place today, so I thought it would be fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's your fault, Hinata. Maybe I caught a cold?
Rinka has severe allergies, including house dust. Since my hobby is DIY and I often handle paints and adhesives, I was always extremely careful when meeting her. If it gets really bad, I'll go with you to the hospital again, okay? I'm still doing DIY because the doctor gave me the okay for now, but if I'm the reason her symptoms are getting worse, I'll have to change my lifestyle.
Thank you, but I don't want to take DIY away from you. It's incredibly important to you, Hinata. About the reason I was feeling down, or the cause. There's a university student interning right now, you see, and I got put in charge. But the interns are kind of at odds with each other.
I see. That sounds tough, being stuck in the middle. Apparently, one of the university students Rinka is supervising acts motivated in front of her and the other employees. But when the employees aren't looking, that student makes excuses and pushes their assigned tasks onto the other interns. That's definitely a problem. Makes you wonder what they're even there for.
I think they probably do want to join our company. But if we find out they're doing stuff like that, we obviously wouldn't want them to join. They won't stop no matter how many times I warn them. But sorry, I just kept complaining. That was boring, wasn't it?
No, it's okay. But are there really that many university students lately who lack basic social etiquette? I told her about how a certain guy near my apartment frequently looks down on me. And then...
I can't believe someone in this world would badmouth such a wonderful person like you, Hinata. Maybe I should grab that guy by the scruff of his neck, drag him around, or maybe just hang him somewhere.
Whoa, Rinka, don't say scary things like that.
Just kidding. There's no way someone as weak as me could do that. But maybe I could invoke a curse.
Uh-oh, she's entering some weird zone. Speaking of which, how are the moving preparations going?
Yes, we've practically been living together already, but I'm really looking forward to moving properly in together.
When we got engaged, we decided to rent a larger place and live together. By the way, I plan to keep renting my apartment room as a workshop for my DIY projects.
I think living together might reveal differences in our values, but... strangely, I'm completely confident that it's with you, Hinata. It'll be okay.
Yeah, me too. Whatever difficulties come our way, let's overcome them together. Let's talk out our complaints like today, and make sure we can live comfortably together. A few days later, on a day when the pleasant spring sunshine started filling the room, my younger sister Yui visited my apartment. Yui is a fourth-year university student, about to graduate. It's been a while since you last came here, Yui.
Well, you seem really busy, big brother. I was actually holding myself back from wanting to see you every day.
Thanks for being considerate.
Speaking of which, are you still lovey-dovey with Rinka, big brother?
Yeah, pretty much. What about you, Yui?
Yeah. Actually, I recently found someone with the same hobby. He's a junior, but we get along really well and always have fun talking. I'll introduce him to you sometime. I'm sure you'll like him too, big brother.
I see. That sounds nice. As we were talking, Yui clapped her hands together.
Oh, right. Can you get the day off for my graduation ceremony?
Yeah, I told them well in advance, so I managed it. Rinka said she can't make it for the ceremony itself, but she'll rush over afterwards.
Oh, good. Rinka is practically family now, so I really wanted her to see me on my big day. Besides, the venue is the university hall, so it might be nostalgic for you and Rinka too, right?
The university Yui attends is the same one Rinka and I graduated from. It might be nice to walk around the campus again after so long.
Dad and Mom said they're coming too, so you absolutely have to come, big brother.
I know. Don't worry so much. I'll definitely be there to see you off. And so, graduation day arrived. I joined my parents, who I met there, and attended Yui's graduation ceremony.
To all graduates, congratulations on your graduation.
Listening to the Chancellor's speech, I watched Yui's dignified back. To think that little Yui had grown up so much. Fighting back tears, moved by the crying parents around me, I savored the moment. After the ceremony, we chatted briefly as a family, then left Yui to talk with her friends and headed up to the parking lot. My parents came from far away, so they couldn't stay long. Okay, I'll come back during the long holidays then. After seeing my parents off, I checked my phone. Rinka said she'd let me know when she arrived at the university, but there was no notification yet. While waiting for Rinka, I thought I might as well look around the campus, but then... Well, I thought I recognized that face. It's the guy from the run-down apartment. What are you doing here? Turning around at the sarcastic voice, I saw that university student. Oh, maybe you snuck in to tour the campus during the graduation ceremony. This place is pretty high level, you know. Too tough for you, bro. I've been thinking this for a while, but you're quite rude, aren't you? Wait, so you were a student here? No. I'd prefer if you called me honest. It's a celebration, so I should try to refute him calmly, just as I thought that.
Big brother!
I don't know when she got so close. Yui called out to me.
Geez, there you were. I was looking for you.
Sorry. I was just thinking of walking around our old campus. Huh? Big brother? Old campus?
Oh, Okawa, what are you doing here during spring break?
Well, I wanted to see your big moment, Yui, so I came secretly. More importantly, is this your older brother?
Yeah, but...
Yui looked puzzled. Apparently, the two knew each other.
Oh, big brother, this is Akira Okawa. He's the junior I told you about before. The one with the same hobby who's easy to talk to.
What? You have the same hobby as Yui? Well... Looking like he remembered something, the university student, or rather, Okawa, became visibly flustered. And you said that? DIY is something poor people who can't afford furniture do, was it?
Eh? What do you mean? Okawa, you said you like DIY, right?
That's right. Yui's hobby is also DIY, just like mine. Judging from the fact that Okawa came here even though it wasn't his graduation, he probably has a crush on Yui and was just pretending to share her interest. Come on, I didn't say it like that. I was just worried that living in an old apartment must be tough for you. Thinking he'd smooth things over, Okawa put on a strained smile, but Yui's gaze only grew sharper.
Old apartment? Okawa, you don't know about Love DIY Manor?
Love DIY Manor?
The apartment my brother lives in is famous among DIY lovers, you know? It's super popular on social media for being a great environment for DIY. So you were lying about liking DIY.
No, that's,
Unbelievable! You just forced an excuse to get close to me, didn't you? I can't believe people who lie, but don't you think what you said to my brother is disrespectful to everyone who loves DIY?
Realizing he couldn't talk his way out of it, Okawa stopped trying to cover up and started ranting. How was I supposed to know? Yui, didn't you say your brother was a public servant? Nobody would think someone with a decent income would live in such a rundown apartment.
What's that supposed to mean? So if he wasn't my brother, you think it's okay to make fun of him?
No, that's not what I meant.
Could you stop making lame excuses already? Love DIY Manor, you see. My brother carefully selected it, searching high and low to find property he could offer specifically for DIY lovers. He bought the entire building and is managing that apartment now.
What? But aren't public servants banned from having side businesses? There are various restrictions, but it's not entirely impossible. The scale must be 4 buildings and 9 units or less. The rental income must be less than 5 million yen per year, and management must be entrusted to a management company. Under these and other conditions, I manage Love DIY Manor. Normally, if you modify or alter an apartment, you have to pay for restoration work when you move out. This can be quite a painful expense for people whose hobby is DIY. So, under the condition that restoration work isn't required, and the DIY done by the previous tenant can be used by the next one, I decided to manage Love DIY Manor with the idea of bringing together only DIY enthusiasts to let them live freely. Somehow, I ended up getting into apartment management, but there's no grand reason for going this far. It's just that when we were little, Yui was inspired by me and tried to build a castle out of cardboard, but had to give up because of the lack of space at home. The look on her face back then just stuck with me. I didn't want to see that face again, and from that feeling, I wanted to provide an environment where she could create things to her heart's content. Apartment management just happened to be the means to do that. That's all there is to it.
My brother has always loved making things and used to share his creations on social media. Through that, he connected with DIY lovers nationwide via local and online events. And now he's quite famous. Thanks to that, Love DIY Manor is fully occupied, and there are lots of people on the waiting list. What do you think? Isn't my brother amazing? Knowing you were bad-mouthing my amazing brother, do you really think I'd start licking you, Okawa? I guess we won't see each other after I graduate, but don't ever talk to me again.
Damn it. How did things turn out like this? Okawa seemed frozen in shock, unable to say anything more. But his ordeal wasn't over yet.
Hinata, Yui, sorry to keep you waiting. Yui, congratulations on your graduation.
Oh, Rinka, sorry, did you message me?
No, I was about to, but then I saw you two here. There was someone else I knew too, so I was just watching to see what the connection was.
Someone else? Wondering who she meant, I glanced over and saw Okawa looking stunned. Rinka?
Hello, Okawa. Right, you attend this university, don't you?
Rinka, do you know him?
Yes, I do. Hey, remember? The story I told you about the troublesome intern?
What? I can't believe the person she talked about that day was the same guy.
So based on what I heard, it seems you were the one bad-mouthing my fiancé, Okawa.
Fiancé?
Yes, we've been together since university. How dare you look down on such a kind-hearted person? He's so considerate that he's willing to give up his own hobbies and dreams for my sake.
You know, I really think I should stop doing DIY from now on. Back in university, thinking about Rinka's allergies, I thought maybe I should quit DIY altogether, but
I don't want you to give it up for me. It's not certain that DIY is worsening my symptoms. Let's talk to the doctor and think a bit more about whether there's a way for you to keep doing DIY, Hinata.
After that, we asked Rinka's doctor about potential allergens and discussed what countermeasures we could take. Like me always showering before meeting Rinka and making sure to leave all my DIY supplies at my apartment and never bring them into her room. Thanks to that, I was able to manage Love DIY Manor without burdening Rinka. I just did what anyone would do. You're the considerate one, Rinka. Thanks to you, I can still chase my dreams. You're the complete opposite, Okawa. What? Well, isn't it true? If what Rinka said is true, you selfishly push your work onto other interns, right? That's...
Well, it's about time for me to head back, but... Okawa, first impressions are incredibly important, so you should remember that, okay?
Rinka left with a meaningful smile, leaving Okawa standing there pale as a ghost. Later, Okawa apparently applied to the company Rinka works for, but... No way! I didn't even make it to the interview stage. Since Rinka honestly reported Okawa's character to the company, he was rejected at the document screening stage. Furthermore... Damn it, I can't believe job hunting is this hard. Even when he managed to get interviews at other companies, perhaps his personality showed through, because ultimately, none of the companies he wanted accepted him. I should have taken the internship and job hunting more seriously. Eventually, even his friends abandoned him, and now nobody seems to know where he is or what he's doing.
I'm glad your dream came true, Hinata.
Rinka and I started living together, and now we're looking at the Love DIY Manor social media page. Like I said before, I could only make my dream come true thanks to you, Rinka. Thank you for always respecting my feelings. Let me spend the rest of my life repaying you.
Oh, if we're talking about repaying, then I owe you too. You're always so careful when you do DIY for my sake, Hinata, right? Even though it must be a hassle sometimes, thank you for always being my side. I'll spend my whole life making you happy.
If you selfishly look down on others, eventually, the people around you might abandon you. Living like that, you probably won't be able to make friends with shared hobbies, companions, or even find someone to love. Oh, right, Yui. How about we try building a room like a castle together sometime?
Yeah! Let's build it! What kind of castle room should it be? Rinka can be the princess.
Being considerate of each other, looking for things we can do for the other person, just doing that should make our lives shine brilliantly.
Wow! You're so efficient. You're making it look totally barbecue ready in no time.
Thanks.
Hey, isn't that Nene? What a coincidence.
Why are you here? Sorry. I shouldn't be complaining when you're busy coming up with product ideas for work.
No, it's fine. I'd be surprised too if a client suddenly asked for my contact info. My name's Keita Ueyama. I'm 27. I was working from home when my sister Nene, 1 year older than me, came into my room. She's the manager of a general store. Work stuff happens, and she often comes by to vent like this.
Thanks, Keita. Anyway, I'm getting transferred to headquarters, so I probably won't see him again.
We're not overly dependent on each other, but when something happens, it's easier to talk to each other than to our parents. That's our relationship.
Hey, sorry to bother you. You got a minute, Keita?
Time passed after that, and a year later, my sister, now working at HQ, showed up at my room again. Hey, yeah, I've got time. What's up?
So the store I used to work at is closing for a day because of a facility issue. So everyone decided to do a barbecue that day. It's summer after all, and well, I wanted to ask you something. I want you to come with me to the barbecue. None of us have experience, and even if we try to rent equipment, it's all booked up. You've got all the gear, right? And experience too. I'd feel a lot better if you were there. What do you think?
Yeah, I've always had this try everything once mindset. So I've done barbecues, camping, fishing, all kinds of stuff. Out of everything, I've been hooked on camping since I was a student. I used my part-time money to slowly build up my camping gear collection, so now I've got a full set. Sure, sounds good. As long as I'm not in the way, I'll join.
Really? Thank you! Seriously, that helps a ton. I'll let everyone know.
Just so you know, the girl's my old one. I've been using it since school, so it's a bit beat up. Is that okay?
Of course, thank you. I'll give you my limited edition Kofun keychain next time.
Yeah, no thanks. Wait, Kofun... that gives me a product idea. The best ideas come in moments like these. I went back to work, and then I left the room humming happily. The next day,
Nanny told me we're doing a barbecue during the upcoming break. My husband's totally on board too. I'm so excited! Nene's... Oh, Koyama, thank you for coming.
Hello. Looks like everyone's in high spirits.
yeah, seems like my sister's coworkers were really looking forward to this barbecue. Barbecue day arrived. We headed to the reserved barbecue site. You're supposed to bring your own food and gear. It's a budget-friendly spot where you can also camp, and I've been coming here since I was a student.
Hey everyone, this is my little brother Keita.
I'm Keita. Nice to meet you. It was my first time meeting my sister's coworkers. I was nervous but managed a greeting.
Nice to meet you, Keita.
The first one to smile at me was Yumi. She's a junior coworker who looks up to my sister and is apparently also her friend.
We're total newbies, but we'll do anything. Just tell us what to do.
Whoa, they're all seriously pretty. A garden of beauties right before my eyes. The sight was dazzling, like divine light shining through. After brief intros, we started getting ready for the barbecue.
Wow, you're so efficient. You're making it look totally barbecue ready in no time. It's really reassuring to have someone experienced here. Oh, we'd be lost without you.
Thanks. Getting praised while surrounded by pretty women. I tried to act calm, but my hands were trembling from nerves.
Oh, barbecue means charcoal, right? Nene told me a bit about you, so I wanted to talk to you. She said you're into a bunch of hobbies like me. What kind of stuff are you into?
Lately I've been doing a lot of solo camping, but I also like just driving around or going fishing. As for sports, I'm into volleyball and tennis. Oh, but what really stuck with me was kabaddi, I guess.
Kabaddi? No way, I used to play too. I was an auntie.
What? Seriously? I was a raider. I can't believe I'm meeting another kabaddi player here.
Oh, I'm thrilled too. Kabaddi often gets treated like a joke because of that one anime. But it's actually really deep and strategic, you know? Even the chant, you say it without pausing.
For context, anti means defense, raider means offense, and chant means saying kabaddi repeatedly while attacking.
Keita, I brought fire starting stuff. Ta-da! A hand drill fire starter. I've got the board, the socket, everything.
Wait, seriously? That's the thing from history textbooks or something.
Yep. The hand drill used to be thought of as a yayoi period thing based on digs in Shizuoka. But now we know it actually dates back to the Jomon period. And at Issei Shrine, they still use it for sacred fire and...
Actually, my sister is super into ancient history and artifacts lately. On her days off, she even goes on solo coffin and museum tours. That's how deep she's into it.
So, that's the backstory. Alright, let's give it a go.
Amazing. To get to try something like this. Okay, here we go. Ah!
You can do it, Keita! Wait, I think I see smoke! Did you make a spark? Not yet. Smoke alone's not enough. You gotta keep spinning and keep the friction going.
Ah! I couldn't do it. It's so hard.
Are you okay? Want some water? Need to cool your arms?
I tried spinning that stick like crazy to make a spark, but I just couldn't make fire. After all that up and down movement, my arms gave out and were screaming in pain.
Aww, my poor hand drill baby. It's way harder than I imagined. The beauty of the past.
We weren't messing around, I swear. But we decided to get back on track and prep for real.
Hey, Keita, how big should I cut the veggies?
Whatever you prefer, but for onions, it's best to slice perpendicular to the fibers. By the way, onions can be used for more than eating in barbecues. They're great for seasoning too. For new griddles or skillets, you need to season them, and rubbing a cut onion on the surface helps coat it with oil, disinfect it, and add aroma.
Kata! The skewers are burning! What should I do?
The skewers were starting to char, and my sister was flustered and panicking. Calm down, sis. The trick to skewers is not putting the steak part over the coals. If just the meat's over the fire, it won't burn, and it'll cook evenly too. Oh, and here's another tip. Instead of flipping skewers all the way, try cooking them in 3 sections.
Amazing! I heard from Nene, but you really do know a lot. I want to learn more.
So cute. Even when I talk about random barbecue trivia, Yumi looks at me with sparkling eyes.
Oh boy. I figured as much, but Yumi really has a thing for Keita, huh? Well, guys who are dependable at times like this are just cool. I wish my husband would take notes.
Flustered by Yumi's gaze and the praise from her coworkers, that's when it happened.
Hey, isn't that Nene? What a coincidence.
Why are you here?
A man who seems to know my sister shows up. Judging by her reaction, he's not a welcome guest.
More importantly, who's that guy, Nene? Don't tell me that's your boyfriend. You be way off with me than that loser.
No thanks. Please leave.
Come on, don't be so cold. Oh, I'm actually here with some college buddies, and we've got better stuff than you guys.
I see. Then perhaps you should go back to them. Also, this coincidence seems a bit too convenient.
Huh? Oh, come on, Nene. I left everything to my friends. I swear it's just a coincidence.
Is that so? Then maybe you should hurry back to your friends.
You're so kind to be considerate. Now come.
Hey, stop it! Let go!
He actually tried to pull my sister toward him. At this point, I don't care who he is. Let go of her.
Keita!
Huh? Who the hell are you? I got no business with some lame-looking guy like you.
You might not, but that doesn't matter. Forcing a woman who's clearly uncomfortable.
Huh? She doesn't look uncomfortable. Honestly, she looks like she's enjoying it to me. Besides, a guy like you isn't good enough for Nene. She and I are meant to be together, you know.
What a raging narcissist. I heard he's from my sister's company's client, a guy named Takasumi Koyama who sells general goods. A year ago, my sister told me someone like this asked for her contact info, and she declined.
This must be the guy.
My sister's face is dead serious, clearly annoyed, but that expression doesn't even register to him.
No need to be shy, Nene. I can tell how you feel. But then you disappeared from the store. Just when I was feeling lonely, I noticed Yumi-chan giving me some serious looks. Man, it's tough being popular. Not that a guy like you would understand.
What? Don't make stuff up. I wasn't giving you any looks.
Yumi-chan's just a little shy. Anyway, the difference between me and you is like heaven and earth. That girl you're using? What is that, some old crappy junk? What brand is that even? Look at mine. It's all top of the line doer stuff. The best of the best. Everyone wants this gear. Bet you bought yours used, huh? That's just sad. Try buying something decent like doer gear before trying to impress women, yeah?
As he shows off his barbecue gear with a smug face, Man, you're really laying it on thick. I'm blushing here.
Huh?
He looked totally pleased with himself.
You said I was complimenting you. I was talking about the doer gear.
Of course, I know. I've seen all that stuff before. Really makes me happy.
Oh yeah, isn't that grill one Keita made?
Huh?
You remembered, sis.
Of course! It's a product from my little brother's company, and I remember everything he designed.
Huh? Sister? Brother? Hold on, don't just keep talking without me. I just heard some stuff I can't ignore.
Takasumi cuts in, with a bunch of question marks floating above his head, clearly shaken. Oh, sorry we got carried away. Actually, I'm this guy.
What? Kabushiki Gaisha Kamiyama? That's the company that makes doer gear.
That's right. The one behind the now trending doer gear is none other than me.
Keita's amazing. He got hooked on camping in college, bought a ton of gear, and said he wanted to start making his own. So he started a company that produces outdoor gear. Seriously? Wow!
No way. You're the president of that doer?
You really seem to like your products. Thanks a lot.
Don't get cocky just because you made some gear. I could make that kind of stuff too.
You were just raving about it a second ago, but the second you find out Keita's the president, you... What was that thing called again? Dumb dogs bark?
You mean sore losers bark? What the hell is dumb dogs bark?
Nice one, Nene. Anyway, we've got pros here, so please leave.
Crushed by the sore loser line, Koyama looks defeated. My sister tries to make him leave, but for some reason he won't move an inch.
Didn't you come here with friends? Shouldn't you head back to them?
I didn't miss the way his shoulders twitched at Yumi's words. Did you maybe come here alone?
What? No way. I just slipped away from them for a bit.
His reaction is way too obvious. Everyone here realizes the truth. He came alone.
I mean, solo barbecue's totally valid too, but... lying about being with friends when you're alone is just, I don't know, kinda sad.
Don't give me that pity look. Stop it.
Coming alone isn't something to be ashamed of at all. I've gone on solo camping trips many times. There are joys you can only find when you're solo. Barbecue doesn't have to be something you only do with others. Our company even has a whole line of products for solo camping.
You...
What you should be ashamed of is lying, just to look good and causing trouble for women. Turns out, he overheard Yumi and the other girls talking at the store the other day. He decided to join the barbecue to get close to my sister again, who he hadn't seen recently. And if Yumi liked him too, that'd be killing two birds with one stone. Way too shameless.
But I figured Yumi would be better off with me around.
Huh?
She's stunned by what he quietly mutters with his head down.
I thought it'd be better if I were there. A barbecue with just girls doesn't sound fun at all. So I thought I'd go and liven things up.
That's just selfish. When we worked together, I didn't think you were this inconsiderate. Crashing a private event like this.
I know it's not okay during work hours. I have self-control. But I figured you were just hiding your feelings, right? Yumi and the others wouldn't enjoy it without me. I'm the kind of perfect guy everyone needs. Even Nene smiled at me when we first met. And Yumi was way nicer to me than the others too.
Of course that was a work smile. I couldn't be rude to a wholesaler.
What?
Yumi had no idea he felt this way, and is now clearly creeped out. Takasumi, on the other hand, looks shocked by her reaction. Then...
So that's how it is. I get it now.
My sister's cold voice cuts through the air. Even Takasumi is silenced.
When you asked for my contact info, I turned you down. You thought that was just me playing coy?
Yeah, because...
Sorry to disappoint. That was just me not being interested.
Gah!
After that, even when you felt we were a little close, you seemed to respect boundaries, as you said. So I let it slide and didn't report it to HQ, but... if you're trying to hit on my dear Junior now, that's a different story.
Wait! Come on, this is private. You can stop pretending now.
Are you stupid? And for the record, none of us are into creepy narcissists like you.
Creepy?
A real good guy is someone like my amazing little brother Keita.
Huh? Me?
Keita, unlike you, puts others before himself. You only ever talk about yourself and never listen to anyone else. You are upset because Keita has a higher social standing, but it's not just that. Even as a person, Keita is way above you. You can't even compare.
What? Can't even compare.
Oh, and I'll be reporting everything that happened today.
Huh? Please don't report it to the company. I'm begging you.
This is the result of your actions. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself.
Takasumi is frozen in despair, but someone called a staff member. He's escorted out by the staff and dragged off the premises. Afterward, my sister reported everything to her boss. A complaint was filed with Takasumi's company. They couldn't ignore that he was hitting on female clients both on and off the job. His company apologized and removed him from the account. Case closed.
Hey, did you hear about Takasumi? Yeah, apparently he was hitting on clients too. Maybe because none of our girls gave him attention? And he tried to force his way into their barbecue too. So gross.
He used to have no boundaries even at work. No wonder the woman there stopped dealing with him. He kept pushing himself onto women at client companies too. Seems like that was becoming a habit.
Solo camping is peaceful. No rumors and bugs don't mock me. And damn it, that guy's gear. It's annoyingly good. Damn it all.
Now he's fully into solo camping, spending every weekend deep in the mountains. As the seasons changed and the heat eased,
This place is amazing. Thanks for bringing me here, Keita.
since we're both into a lot of hobbies, Yumi and I really hit it off. We're camping together on a day off. Summer barbecues are fun, but I also like relaxing autumn and winter camps. This place is kind of a hidden gem. I'm really glad I got to come here with you.
Keita?
The crackling fire and chirping bugs. This moment with Yumi smiling beside me felt incredibly happy. Where should we go next?
Huh?
Sorry, I was hoping we could go out again sometime. Would that be okay?
It's not okay. I'd love to try more new things with you, Keita. Fishing! Please teach me fishing too, like sea bass or black sea bream. I want to catch a lot.
And she's desperately trying to come up with ideas. Seeing her like that made me feel I want to see all kinds of places with Yumi. So, will you go out with me?
Me too. I've come to love the kind, fun you who enjoys so many things.
She smiles and says even how I cared about that clueless guy was part of what she liked about me.
Me too. I've come to love the kind, fun you who enjoys so many things. Why is everyone here? Keita, take good care of Yumi, okay?
Sis, yeah, of course I will. I found someone I want to protect. I'm sure we'll talk a lot and I'll get to know all kinds of sides of Yumi. There must still be so many fun things in the world I don't know about yet.